Seymour's open heart philosophy reflects her mother's advice that you can only give and receive love when you keep your heart open. I think it's safe to say that tonight we receive Miss Seymour with an open heart. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Miss Jane Seymour.
Thank you, everyone. Wow, that could have been my speech. First of all, I just want to say how thrilled I am to come to El Paso. I've never been to this part of the world before. And the moment I got off the airplane, I was whisked away to see the greatest sight in El Paso, and that is the El Paso Children's Hospital. So I want to thank all of you and applaud all of you for opening your hearts to making this possible. And also, I think it's really uncanny that the date that the hospital opened was February 14th, which, of course, is not only Valentine's Day, but it was the day that my parents got married, and my birthday is the day right after that. Of course, they waited a year, but... I also feel that one of the most amazing things that I saw when I was walking around the hospital was that you really deal with the body, mind, and spirit. You know, when somebody is sick, or when any of us are ill, it's not just the organs that are not working. It's the emotional response to the situation and the emotional response for the family. And I just think that what you're doing there is just absolutely beautiful. I have never seen anything like it, and I have actually done programs, painting and helping kids in oncology and kids with brain surgeries in Children's Hospital in LA. But I'm incredibly impressed with what you're doing, and the speed with which you're doing it. I think all those other hospitals are going to have to watch out. As I said, life has challenges, and I think one of the most extraordinary things that happened in my life was the day that I was with the bronchitis playing Maria Callas in Madrid. You know, when you're an actress and you're sick, I mean, a normal doctor would say you go home and rest for 2 weeks or a week or just lie down. You know, if you're an actress, no, there's 150 people waiting for you, and it costs millions of dollars every minute, so they shoot you up with something, right? So apparently in Madrid, in Spain, they shoot you up with, in my case, cephalosporin to get me better immediately. And I think they gave me 5 times the dose, and they missed the muscle, hit a vein, and I basically got anaphylactic shock, which if you don't know what that is, and I know most of you do know, you do not want to have it, because basically what happens is you die, or you appear to die, you definitely leave your body. And I had the experience of, you know, what happened in Somewhere in Time. I literally was as if from a corner of a room looking down at my body, and there was this Spanish nurse who'd injected me, screaming and yelling and trying to, I found out later on, he gave me cortisone, adrenaline, and obviously I lived to tell the tale. But what happened to me when I left my body, and then when I came back, was I saw this white light and tunnel, the whole thing, and I just said, whoever or whatever there is in this world that is greater and mysterious, if I can come back and I can raise my kids, I will never waste a moment of my life. I will never waste anything. I realize the only thing you take with you when you die is the love you've shared with people and the difference you've made. So remember that when you give today. The difference you're making, this lives forever. And the love that you share for your fellow human beings, and especially children who, in my opinion, are the most endangered of our species. I also have a new book that just came out. Actually, I'm going to be on television in a month or so for it, called The Wave. And I'm wearing a necklace right now that's from The Wave. The Wave is basically 2 open hearts that connect. But my philosophy of The Wave is interesting. I've always felt an affinity to water, and I've always felt that in life, you don't know what's going to happen, but it's almost like you're on this body of water going in a direction, however you're born, and you're just going, and then that amazing high happens when you make the team, you fall in love, you get the A, whatever it is, something extraordinary happens, and you just go, whoa, and just like a wave, you crest, and it's just this magical moment. But as we all know, nothing stays there, including a wave, and a wave continues to move. And as it crashes, it doesn't crash and stay there. It lets go of water it doesn't need. It cycles down. It it survives the crash, and it meets brand new water and brand new opportunities, and collaborates and creates and becomes a new wave. So that the wave really talks about the cycle of our lives, and our lives are cyclical. And when you open your heart, you're able to let go of things. You're able to appreciate the highs. You're able to let go of things you don't need anymore. And you're able, if you can open your heart, to be open to new possibilities and new challenges. And those challenges can become an opportunity to have something extraordinary happen. I know I'm supposed to finish right now, but I just want to wrap this up by saying that I realized I came in as a last-minute replacement, and I hope that Maya's doing better. And I wish I could have been here to listen to her speech, because I'm sure that would have been extraordinary. But I always feel there's a reason why certain things happen. I am never free. I'm never very available. I got this phone call. They said, would I come and do this? And when I heard it was for a children's hospital, that got my attention, so I came. When I got to visit this hospital, when I got to meet every one of these wonderful doctors, when I saw the nurses, when I saw the patients, when I saw how uplifting this place is, and then when I heard about how hard it's been for you to make this happen, and how much you've done in the last 2 years, I want you to know that I want to be one of your biggest supporters. I think you guys are extraordinary. I commend you all on making this happen. And I look forward to spreading the word about how you have opened your hearts to not just the children in El Paso, but to the children across the border, right over there, to help them too. Thank you very much.